Hello and welcome to Maltbox, the non-chill filtered whiskey blog. I'm Andy and this is Whiskey Review number 92. And what we have today is a single malt whiskey. It's not from Scotland, it's not from Ireland, it is not from Japan. It is from England and it comes in the form of this. The English original single malt whiskey from the St George's Distillery in Norfolk. So, English whiskey, if you uttered those two words a decade ago, people would cringe, possibly cry, laugh, not necessarily in that order, because, to be honest, it hadn't really been done properly. Scotch, everything was all about Scotch and Irish and bourbon, etc. Basically, the St George's Distillery were one of the first English whiskey distilleries to really make inroads. They were one of the pathfinders, the trailblazers. And this is their original bottling, as I say, so it's the English original. This is kind of their entry-level bottling. The sort of standard bottling of their range. It's bottled at 43%. I believe it to be natural colour. See if it says on the side of this sample here. It doesn't, unfortunately, but I believe it's natural colour and non-chill filtration as well, because it's got a nice light colour to it there. So this retails for between £35 and £40. There's a couple of others in the range as well. So they do an English Smoky, for example, which is a peated whiskey. I've also had some really, really good single casks from bottlers such as Cadenheads and people like that from this distillery. It's going to take a little while to open up. So again, there's that light golden colour. Again, I do believe it's natural colour and is not suffering from chill filtration, but I will confirm that in the comments section. Again, this is just a sample, so I don't have any further details on the full bottle. I thought it was fitting to do this given it's St George's Day today. So on the nose it's quite soft, grassy, bit of coconut, very creamy, some vanilla. I say some, there's actually quite a lot of it. A lot of citrus as well, I think lemon peel. Quite spicy as well. Nice bit of black pepper, potentially right at the back. I tend to find, apart from the peated releases, that the English range is quite light generally. I mean, obviously the guys at St George's doing things slightly differently to others. I mean, you've got other English whiskey distilleries now. I mean, you've got the Lakes, you've got White Peak, you've got Bimber. As you know, I'm a big fan of Bimber. And obviously on the other side of the Pennines from me over in Yorkshire, you've got the Spirit of Yorkshire at Filey Bay, who I'll be reviewing their Moscatel finish next week. So yeah, vanilla, spice, pepper, very creamy, as I said before, and a bit of citrus as well. So on the palate, lovely thick mouthfeel, really oily, which you all know from previous reviews. I like, that's my preference. Good, very, very viscous mouthfeel. That creaminess is followed through from the nose. There's also a bit of pineapple, vanilla, spices. Really nice sort of like marzipan maybe, or icing note towards the finish there, just going into the finish. It's a very, very solid dram. The finish is quite long actually. It's a little bit dry, getting drier. There's quite a lot of oak influence in there, I think. What I haven't mentioned, which I probably should have done, so apologies, this is an ex-bourbon cask maturation in this release. meringue meringue nests, you know, those little meringue nest things that you can put like strawberries and raspberries in and things like that. And again, I think for me, the overarching flavours for this whiskey across the nose and the palate are vanilla, citrus, and cream. And also it's kind of, there's actually a nice cereal note growing on the palate. To be honest with you, it's quite large. It's getting bigger and bigger. Really, really nice little whiskey, a very nice little drop. And I think the guys at St George's, along with the rest of the troupe of English distilleries, are really showing their worth now. I think, you know, they're doing a fantastic job. They're doing things their own way. I mean, there's a lot of shared processes because that's how whiskey's made. So you will see similarities between English whiskey and Scotch whiskey. But I think the thing with English whiskies, they're actually not trying to be Scotch whiskey, which is what I said about Bimber. I mean, they've really carved out their own style with very heavy, luscious spirit. The English, I find, is a little bit on the lighter side, but that is by no means a bad thing. A really nice little dram. Suggest you go out and try it. So again, that was the review of the English Original. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you soon.